OK, současný plán je zjistit, kdo kuje proti Estebanovi. A tady v budově bychom mohli zjistit pár věcí. Každopádně tady poníček a víte zpátky Gothic 2 Noc Havrana. A je zda makada tomu, aby jsme získali ten černý šutr a mohli ho psnout za Ravenem. Kam teda nedokážeme ho psnout zrovna, tak půjdeme s ním dolů, ale to zobatreme potom.
And how's it going?
Listen, if you want something to eat, go to Snaff. If you want something to drink, you're in the right place.
What do you drink here then?
We only have a little beer. The only beer on the island was brought by the Paladins. Just about the only good thing those fellas brought with them. Otherwise, we drink booze. I got moonshine, grog, and white rum. You should try that. I got the recipe from Samuel. The old boy really knows his trade.
Aren't you from Corinus?
Don't remind me. My life in that city was horrible. While the ships with the new convicts kept coming in, there was still life in the town. But all those other guys? No thanks. Maybe it's because we're on an island. Well, those days are over. I'm finished with Eldritch.
Why?
He's a wimp. When the bandits dragged me off, he didn't lift a finger to help me.
What are you planning to do?
We'll see. For now, I'll stay here with Snaff, Fisk, and the others. Have you already talked to Thoris? Oh, Enos, is that a hunk of a man? Excuse me. Let's get back to your question. I haven't set a goal. I'm only drifting.
You're not very fond of the Paladins, are you?
Those fanatical murderers in the pay of the fire magicians? No, but Lord Hagen occupies the city with his thugs, and everybody bows down to him. And I didn't want to do that. I wasn't going to wait until they closed down the Red Lantern and locked me up.
The Paladins are the warriors of Innis. They aren't murderers.
So? Blood sticks to their swords too. Just like the weapons of the pirates or the bandits. The only difference is they do it in Enos's name and not because they want to survive.
The Paladins don't only fight in his name. Enos chooses his warriors.
So? I believe it's the people themselves who choose. Still, your words amaze me. You talk almost like you were one of them.
Have you ever killed someone?
No, and I'm very glad of it. Please, let's not be so serious anymore. Instead, let's drink and enjoy every moment the gods give us.
Okay.
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Nothing at all.
Okay.
Can you teach me something?
Only too gladly. You can train your dexterity with me.
No, tak to mě k hovnu.
Give me something.
A co tu máš? Hovno. OK. OK, nazdar snafe, starý chlape.
Do you want to eat or chatter? What'll it be?
Ta nebylo jestli... Vážně ten překlad v téhle hře. On se jen zeptal, jestli chci nažrat nebo po hubě. On se ptal, jestli chci nažrat nebo pokecat. Ježišmarja, ty vole. Občas ty zajebaný překlady.
What's on the menu?
I want to try out a new dish. Fire strips and hammer sauce.
Samozřejmě, že jo. Já to říkal, budeme pro něj získávat další sračky, stejně jako v jedničce.
Hammer sauce?
A sauce made from hammer-hard booze. I have a recipe from a guy called Lou. You get the ingredients and distill the booze up on the alchemist's bench. Then I'll make a sauce out of it. What do you think?
Fire strips?
Crisp, delicately roasted meat mixed with pickled fireweed. But don't worry, I already have the ingredients for that.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, here's the recipe.
What do you know about the attack?
The thing with Esteban? You know how it is. The barkeeper hears everything, but never takes sides.
So do you know something?
I didn't say that.
At least tell me who I can go to.
Oh man, where's the difference? Forget that.
If you were in my place, what would you do?
I would think about what I know about the guy behind it. First, it was probably one of the bandits. That means he's here in the camp. Second, that he's here in the camp means that he is watching you. Third, as long as he thinks that you're on Esteban's side, he'll never reveal himself to you. So, the interesting question is, what are your chances of finding your man?
What are my chances of finding my man?
You bumped off one of Esteban's people. The man you're looking for will believe you're on his side. But he won't just reveal himself to you. You'll have to find out more.
Thanks.
Hey, I didn't tell you anything you didn't already know. Got it?
What do people here think of Esteban?
You'll have to be a bit more precise. Each piece of information will cost you
How much?
10 gold pieces.
To není moc, takže se znám pěkně na všechny.
What about Finn?
A good digger. He has a nose for gold. Esteban favors him because of it. I think he's in pretty good standing with him.
What does Lenar think about Esteban?
As far as I can tell, Lenar doesn't think at all.
Emilio, what does he think about Esteban?
I don't think he'll bring any flowers to Esteban's grave, if you know what I mean.
What about Fisk?
Fisk is Fisk. He pays his share to Esteban and distributes the goods he mostly gets from the pirates. I don't think he really cares about Estebana.
What does Huno think of Esteban?
Ah, Huno. I know almost nothing about him. That information is, of course, free.
What about Paul?
I don't think he particularly likes Esteban. Since he's been working for Huno, he'll never get into the mine.
Okay.
What do you think of Esteban?
Whoever talks about him is soon dead.
Tak to jsem mu pěkně vyhnul. OK. Takže... Dnes se žlahy vody a 2 stébla trávy a trávu z baži. Co? No, vodu mám. Trávy z bažin mám hromadu. Ty stébla tu teda... No nevím, jako jestli to má být tam nebo něco jiného. A tento možná vyžralka jsem prodal. No. Tady aspoň jsou nějaký lektvary. Ty lektvary. Počkat! Oh yeah boy! Yeah boy, super, máme víc maximální money. Rum. Ale už se smí, jak já se ještě vrátím a budu se vychrápat. Co to kurva je? Tamo. Můžu dobře zaltočit. Hej, suspect.
Nothing to be
Kámo,
had
co
there.
ti kurva jebalo?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Lennar. Welcome to the Diggers Camp.
Diggers? I thought this was the bandits' camp.
Right, but the bandits are only here today. So,
About the attack on Estebana.
yeah,
Do you have any idea who was behind it?
sure. Let me tell you, I bet that Emilio is behind this. He always ran to the mine like a crazy man. He dug as much as he could. But since the attack, he's been sitting on his bench, not budging an inch. It's obvious. To get into the mine, he has to have a red stone from Estebana. I bet he doesn't dare look him in the eye.
What would Emilio get out of Esteban's death?
What do I know? Maybe he has a pal in the mine who would take over Estebana's place then. Yeah, that would make sense.
Can you teach me anything about gold mining?
Certainly. But if I teach you something, you'll be able to mine more gold.
That's why I'm asking.
Sure. But if you can mine more, it's only fair I get a share of it.
Well,
You might as well give him a share in advance. Well, let's say 50 gold pieces.
teach me something about gold mining.
Good. Regular swings will take you forward. Don't overdo it. But also, don't fall asleep swinging. And don't always strike at the same spot. Try to work around a good size nugget. Do that, you're on the way to becoming a master digger.
OK, bye bye. Necelých 1000.
A dark cloud.
Foto, nazdar.
The one approaches with blood. Needed to call him. He who sees me. He sees me. Oh no. Go away. Be gone.
Are you all right?
Green novice. I cannot find it.
Hledám si tu drogu, kterou si distribuoval zpátky v jedničce, protože já jsem se nepoužíval, akorát jsem ti podával čas sračky, ať nemusíme jít někam do píči. Ne, no, měl sebe rudu, ne? Nebo ne? Já si nějak to je jedno. No, trošku mušíme na palicu. Je z něho opravdu zhulenec. Dejní se měl ještě hlavu v pořádku, tady už taksi ne.
How can I help you?
The green novice will help the novice.
OK. No nevím, to jsou se jenom pro případ, že nebude zase tak zhulený, aby... Kámo. Aha.
Hey, you!
Green.
OK. Uvidíme, co mi řekne, když mu donesu do zeleného novice. To by mělo jít normálně udělat na ty alchemistické koloně, ne? Moment. Tak nic no. No, jako to nerci mám naštěstí u sebe, takže... No, zopku, to jo. Někde se nám někde dělá. Plně se zmrahy vody, jasně, že se vás třeba vyspaří. A ne, se má být to stejný, ale... Tak, no, mně zbývá akorát ten zub toho močalýho žraloka, no.
Green.
Here, take this green novice.
Tak to prostě odhodil.
My head. Oh, I am Fortuno. What is wrong?
So tell me what is wrong with you.
Once, I belonged to the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. Everything was all right back then. Fine. We were all condemned criminals. But for us novices, life was free from care.
Hey, I was a prisoner in the Valley of Mines myself. Tell me something new.
I don't remember anything. Darkness lies across my mind.
Come on, concentrate. What happened? When did you come back to your senses?
Raven. I only remember Raven and dark rooms.
What about Raven? What did he do to you?
I'm sorry. It's as though my mind were held prisoner. I don't understand it myself.
Moment, já se hned promluvím, ale nejdřív... Save. OK. Druhý save. A nebo třeba kecání.
There must be a way to refresh your memory.
Yes, maybe there is a way. The gurus knew of various forms of altering the spirit and the will.
Do you remember anything about that?
No, I'm afraid this knowledge vanished with the gurus.
Damn. Well, if there is a way to free your spirit, I'll find it. Do you need more swamp weed?
Yes, definitely. I will buy all the swamp weed you can get your hands on. I'll even pay you more for it than Fisk.
Oh, jo, tak takhle si od mě budeš kupovat stébla, jo? No, teďka třeba žádný nemám. No dobrý, od teď, když budu mít stébla trávy z bažin, tak je můžu prodat. Tak bych je měl hlavně prodávat to normální mamadu.
Been there, done that.
No konečně. No, špatný to není. Kolik mám ještě těch pak klíčů? 33, dobrý. Jinak, moment, já ještě čeknu tu zase. Speciální aktvary... Ne, nic to nemám.
What with? About the assignment.
Listen, I have other things I have to take. Come back when you've...
Okay.
Huno is suspected of having something to do with the attack.
I don't know anything about it.
But you work for Huno, so you do know something.
I know nothing. Honest, I have to go now.
Wait a minute. Do you know what Esteban will do to you when he finds out you're covering for Juno?
Leave me alone. I don't have anything to do with that business.
Tell me what you know now, or I'll slam you into the wall, Paul.
You can't rough me up just because you work for the boss.
I can.
Cut the crap.
Paul.
All I know is that Juno has a bone to pick with Esteban. He's constantly going on at me about that Estebana, that he screwed up business for him and so on. I only listened and never said anything.
Exactly. You see, that wasn't so bad.
No, vidíš. OK, prokesnem Huna.
Hey, you! I've heard a few things about you.
So?
I heard that you weren't in your place when the attack occurred.
What else?
Paul said you hate Esteban.
So, did he? What else?
Nothing else.
Now listen, you move your ass out of here before I forget myself.
Hey!
Bude potřeba zjistit nějaké další informace. Čekám, co je tady. To je hned klíč. Jsem pocit, že je klíč od truhly hned, co jsem to sebral. Já to bude asi zase negaty. Jsem pocit, že klíč od truhly hned u té truhly. Superový zabezpečení.
Hey!
Hey!
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
After the attacker was dead, Torres assigned me to get a new man for the camp. And Franco sent a new guy. Hey, I just do what Torres tells me. I don't know anything about the attack itself.
You should have known better. That's exactly what I said.
And what's it like leading the hunters?
Leave me alone.
To je pěkně poslal do píče.
Got no time for things like that.
Do you really think?
Fortuno is pretty confused and could use a potion to restore his memory.
Fortuno. That's Raven's servant, no?
He was. Now he's just a wreck, and it's Raven's fault.
Raven? Until now, I thought a lot of him. All right. But here in the swamp, I can't brew any potions.
I could brew the potion. There's an alchemist's bench in the camp. I just need the recipe.
Be careful with this recipe. Brewing this potion is dangerous. If something goes wrong in the brewing, or one of the ingredients isn't right, the potion will be deadly.
I'll be careful.
OK, co potřebuju? Jed z 2 žihadel krvavých much, 1 extrakt many a 1 esenci života. Pálivý červený pepř. No. Já mám furt těch zkušenostních bodů, ale docela za nedlouho budu mít level up. Tak se můžu jít to naučit od toho mamrda, jak získat ten jed z těch žihadel. Ale ten červený pepř stejně nemám. Takže na to zatím mrdám. Ruční mobuly, no. Já tady nemůžeme učit. No. Jako rozdělí. Já už nemám ani paměti, kde se mám naučit další... Kde se mám zjistit další informace.
No idea, you tell me.
Why haven't I heard about this before? I won't be treated like that. That's nothing.
No vlastně ještě můžu prokazat Emilia, že jo.
Hey, you! What do you know about the attack?
Nothing at all.
Leonard told me a bit about you.
Leonard? That guy's an idiot. You must have noticed.
He said you haven't been in the mine since the attack happened.
I don't know anything.
Help me find out who was behind the attack.
No, I don't want anything to do with it.
If an idiot like Leonard notices that you're behaving oddly, it won't take long before Esteban finds out too.
Shit. I'll tell you one name. Nothing more.
I'm listening.
Huno. Go to Huno. He must know something about this business.
OK. Bude dostačit na to, abych konečně se k něčemu dostal?
I've heard a few things about you.
Super,
It
konečně.
had better be something important this time.
I heard that you weren't in your place when the attack occurred.
What else?
Paul said you hate Esteban.
So, did he? What else?
Emilio spat out your name. You definitely know something about the attack.
You've been having a chat with old Emilio, eh?
And he isn't the only one who suspects you.
What's that supposed to mean, huh?
I want to join forces with the assassin.
Against Esteban, really? Then prove it. I've been waiting for too long for a delivery of steel from the pirates. I suspect that Esteban captured it in order to sell it to me later at a higher price. Of course, he won't do that himself. A couple of bandits in the swamp are on his payroll.
How do you know that?
Drunken bandits talk too much.
Does this talkative bandit have a name?
His name is none of your business, but the guy you're looking for is called Juan. Anyway, I haven't seen him in the camp for a long time. You'll have to look for him in the swamp.
Už se stalo.
Okay, I'll do it for you.
Good. We'll see if you can be trusted.
Wait a minute. I have the steel.
And? Was Juan there too?
He was.
I knew it. That rat Estebana was behind it.
Now, what about our agreement?
The man you want to talk to is waiting for you in the bar. Talk to the barkeeper.
Huno sent me.
Looks like you found your man. Go on up to the next floor. Someone's waiting for you.
Nazar.
So you were behind the attack.
Yes, Esteban is in the way of my business. He won't let any of the bandits who work for me into the mine. He's making sure that everyone works for him, and only for him. That way, he can pocket a percentage of every deal and control the whole camp.
What are you planning?
We'll get Esteban out of the way. That means you will kill him and take his place.
As long as his bodyguards are with him, I don't have a chance.
Then we'll have to get them to leave by telling the truth.
What truth?
You have done your job. You know that I was behind the attack. Tell Esteban, and he'll send his boys to kill me. I'll expect them here. When they're gone, you can deal with the bastard and I'll take care of the guards.
Prdel je, že já myslím, že já jsem tady nějak přeskočil, nebo tak. Třeba to kecání, jak řekneme Estebanovi Ofiskovi a oni tam posí strážný. Třeba já jsem jenom tak prostě přeskočil ten dialog a oni ti krdéni chcípli ještě dřív nedošli do té hospody. Nebo myslím, že takhle nějak to bylo. No nic. Sejvanec. Druhý sejvanec. A střih. Ok, máme půl hodiny za sebou.
About the assignment.
Listen, I have other things I have.
I thought you might be interested in knowing who was behind the attack.
Who is it? Tell me his name so my guards can wring his neck.
The traitor Fisk is behind it. At the moment, he's sitting in the bar unsuspecting and drinking.
Ha! Well done, kid. My guards will take care of him. You heard him, boys. Go get Fisk.
And what happens next?
What happens next? I'll tell you what happens. Fisk will die a painful death, and everyone in the camp will find out about it. That'll be a warning to all of them.
Do I get a red stone now?
Yeah, you did your job well. Someone like you has no business in the mine. I can use you much better out here. You'll stay in the camp and continue working for me.
Are you trying to play me for a fool? There was never a question of me working for you.
It isn't everyone who gets an offer like this, but if you don't want it, you're free to leave the camp.
How about if you keep your word and give me a red stone?
Hey, one more word. My guards will have to hurt you too.
What guards?
What? Oh, I see. You're trying to pull a fast one. Just you wait.
Tak pojď smrde.
Attaboy! What you waiting for? Show 'em who's boss! Yeah, that's the ticket.
Do piče, jde mi ale za pěknou ráno. Ouch.
Attaboy! Attaboy!
Ty vole, kolik mě zbylo hápek? 5, no, málo jsem chcípnul, ale pohoda. Tak, dobrý, máme shooter. Proč hraje bojová hudba? No, dobrý, mám dost hejvlí. Sice krvácím jak kůň, ale... Nebo, jak se to říká, si nejsem jistý. Každopádně krvácím prostě jako kot.
Hey! Esteban is finished.
I've waited for this for a long time. I think you've got things to do now, and I need to go back to my business. So, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
OK, bye bye. Tak, kde se ti mrtví zmrdí jinak? Kde bych si je vybral? No, teďka se asi... Ne, vylez, kurva! Co to, kurva? Dnešní epizoda je jaksi zabugovaná. Nejdříve se Skinner tam otáčí pod svojí postelí. Teďka mě zase začalo jebat.
How's business?
Good. Esteban's death is a reason for some here to celebrate.
Hey, you!
OK. A když už tady si mluvím, tak... Obchod... Zlatý nuggety a to je jak vše. Tak to teďka budu zase následovat cestu krve. Jakože budu následovat cestu krve. No tak teďka můžeme do dolů.
Hey, you! I have a red stone tablet here.
Okay. You killed Esteban, so you will do his job now. They have a few problems with mine crawlers in the mine. 3 diggers have bought it already. It's your job to provide replacements.
And when can I finally get into the damned mine?
Do your job. Afterwards, you can do what you want.
Don't you remember me from the old camp?
You were one of the prisoners. Maybe you were one of my guards. And? Does that make us allies now? No, it doesn't. Maybe you're the guy who brought down the barrier. Maybe you also killed my pals. So what? Those times are over.
No, takovou jde vidět, že má furt to stejný brnko, který měl v kolonii. Jo, tady další nář se strážnickým. Spolu se promluvit prostě. Stejně dělám letrama, mám mrdem, že s Lenarem, s Finem a Emiliem.
You're needed in the mine.
You really do have a red stone for me. Excellent. Now I'll work that damn rock to crumbs. I already know exactly where I'll go. One more thing. If you go mine and watch out that you don't strike too hard. Otherwise your pickaxe will get wedged in the gold.
You're needed in the mine.
Sure thing, boss. You want to see the best in the mine? Then I'll get back to it. Oh, something else. I'll let you in on a digger's secret. Now and then it's a good idea to give it a really good whack. If you've hacked a couple of times and nothing has come out, then drag the point of the pick sideways across the rock. With a little luck, you'll get several chunks at once that way.
Wait a minute. Can you judge?
Free and experienced gold scrape.
50 mám. Tak je milion, já se pošli do píče.
You're needed in the mine.
So now you're the boss here.
Dobrý.
Okay, then I'll get going.
Fajn. Tak, na hry jsou sehnaný.
Nobody wants to know.
It's exactly what I said.
Hey! I sent out 3 guys.
All right. Then as far as I'm concerned, you can go in.
Hey, what's with your armor? Where can I get armor like that?
You can't. This armor is reserved for Raven's Guard. I hardly think there's an entrance exam for new candidates. But the ultimate decision isn't mine, it's Raven's.
Okay.
Halt.
Get out of my way, guard.
All right, you can pass.
A jdem tady otevřít ten poslední portál. Tak. Tady. Tak, dobrý, jsem prošel všema portálama.
I've activated another one of the teleporter stones.
You have done really well. I can only congratulate you on your work. They're all working again now. An impressive sight, don't you think? Here are a few gold coins.
OK, to vidím zběla do level upu. No, ještě se ještě 2200, no 2160. Kurva, to ještě. No, tak asi nic nechci, takže... Tak když vlastně... Kurva. Tak nic. Sedem to. A jdem asi do toho dole, ještě tam stát.
So, on your way to the mine?
Yes.
Then watch out for yourself. Watch out better than these guys who are scattered all over the place here did.
Why? Are they dead?
They worked themselves to pieces.
Že má so, ale prdel smrt. Tak Astra vypadá, že už se nic nemá. Ten má v sobě jabko. A já sejra. Kurva. Pojď si zaťáků, no, tak není to zrovna špatný.
Hey, do you want to go digging? Then don't forget to stock up with Scatty.
What do I need then?
Well, at the very least, a pickaxe. And some provisions can't hurt. Or how about some healing potions? There are mine crawlers down there.
Nestará se Skety o ty, o mám mrdý v aréně, celkem o tu arénu ve starém táboře.
How's business?
Since the tomb has been open, there hasn't been much demand. Raven has no more use for his slaves. That's why they're mining gold now, on Bloodland's orders. And the diggers are taking it easy. Diggers who take it easy aren't good for business.
Bloodwind, is he in charge here?
He oversees the mine, but he's almost never down here. He spends most of his time with Raven in the temple.
What exactly does almost never mean?
Last time I saw him was when he came out of the tomb. No, wait. The last time he was here was when he sent the slaves to mine the gold. Unlike Raven, he is very interested in gold.
What sort of tomb?
A cursed, unlucky tomb. The guardians of the tomb have killed many men.
Guardians? Are you talking about creatures of stone, rather flat with a round head?
That's exactly what I mean. They came out of the depths of the stone by the dozen. I knew from the beginning that it wasn't good to dig out the tomb. But Raven was possessed with the idea of digging there. And once the tomb was finally uncovered, he marched in there with his guards.
What did Raven want in the tomb?
You're pretty curious. You remind me of a fellow I once knew. He was just as curious. And eventually it was his undoing.
Get to the point. What happened in the tomb?
Well, my throat is really dry.
Hey, Scatty, not now. This is important. So, what did Raven do there?
All right. He summoned something. He kept calling out words in a foreign language. Bright light poured out of the tomb, and then I heard a scream that cut right through me. A demonic scream.
And then?
That's all I know. At that moment, Bloodwind came out of the tomb and said I should beat it, and that's what I did. It also didn't take long before Raven and his boys disappeared back into the temple. And since then, Raven hasn't been seen.
Interesting.
What do I have to know about mining gold?
Take a pickaxe in your hand and whack a lump of gold. Anyone can do that, but many nuggets will shatter that way. That's why only people who understand mining should do it. I can tell you more once you have some more experience.
Aha, no to tím brdám. Vlastně ty výuky by na to vážně potřebovat nebudu.
Would you like a drink?
A beer would really hit the spot. There's hardly any beer here in camp, but maybe Lucia still has a bottle.
There you go.
Oh, that tastes good. Thanks, man. You're my hero.
Let's deal.
Tak, ještě jsem řekl, co u sebe máš a zase vidím střih. No nic. To už jsem hodil, nebo? Ne, že to bude střihnout vlastně. OK. Poslední čtvrt hodina. A jako poslední čtvrt hodinu strávím, nikdo jsem dole, že jo? Ukáž mi, ejka, mám už podívat, když se dostane tvar? Ne? Díky. Tak, to je nějaký svítek a mě 6. Blesk, ty vole. Malej blesk ještě k tomu, ne? Jo, slabý. On má, tady je pivo hned za sloupem. Takže kdybyste to pivo neměli, tak si prostě můžete hodit to je jedno. Jsem měl jenom pocit, že mě něco slazlo po ruce, ale nic to nebylo.
Hey, wait a minute.
Is there a problem?
Mine crawlers. Lots and lots of mine crawlers. We've run into a nest here.
Why don't we attack the crawlers?
I asked that too. But the guards had more important things to do. Bloodwind has left it to me to remove this problem.
I don't suppose you're planning to fight the crawlers.
Why should I? So that we can get at the gold in the cave? Bloodwind will just take most of it for himself anyway, and I'm not risking my neck for the little bit I'd get. If you want to fight the crawlers, don't let me stop you. Only don't lure them all out here, okay?
Okay.
Can you tell me more about Bloodwind?
Yes, he's a gold-hungry bastard. He inspects every new vein and every nugget. He can't go too far out of his way for gold. But we don't mean shit to him.
And otherwise?
He thinks he's the greatest and can't stand it if someone is better off than he is. Okay, I wouldn't go up against him, even so. Just stay out of his way and don't provoke him. Unless you want him to get furious and lose control.
Jo, Bloodwind nás dokonce i poslal jednou z těch kopáčů, no respektive 3, aby mě zmrdali za to, že mu nezaplatím prachy, no, pravdu. Za ochranu, jo, pěkně zpátky ve starém táboře. Hej! Toho jsem si se nezabil v ledničce, takže tady aspoň dává smysl, že žije, ale... To se za chvíli změní, až vyzabijím ty důlní červy. On sem přijde a... No, vy ho zmasakrujete, pokud samozřejmě nezmasakruje vás, třeba pokud jste podlevlení, nebo prostě celkově pokud vy dostanete přes píču. Jako já se můžu dovolit, ať po mně jde víc. Jo, já si mohu zastavit chvíle, hlavně když dám kritikály, a oni mě zatím ještě nejde, takže nevím přesně kolik oni ubírají mě. Jo, straškovej damage. No, není tak straškovej. Ale není to ani nic extra. Dobrý, to je všechno.
Nothing there.
Dokud se level up. Takže tornádo, malé léčení, no, obráceně, ale budíš. Počkat, se něco bylo ještě, měšec. Hmm, 40 jsem ztratil, ok. Tak já si dám 2 tady tyhle. No, mrad. Já to jenom projdu, seberu ten loot, ale na tím taky tím mrdám. To bylo takové rychlosti zase? Nice.
So, that should be it. The crawlers are finished.
Bloodwind is already on the way. That's what you wanted, isn't it? I mean, you slaughtered the crawlers so Bloodwind would come here. So whatever you're planning, do it now.
Já si počkám, až ten smrd jde dolů. Tak, dobrý. Save. Ej, zmrává, že pamatuješ si mě?
You killed the mine crawlers? Good. I'll take over now. Go on, beat it.
Wait a minute.
You still aren't gone?
We still have to set something straight. I'm looking for Raven.
Yeah. And what makes you think that Raven wants to talk to you at all? Wait, are you? Is it you? You're the guy we've been looking for the whole time. What are you doing here? You should be long dead.
People are always telling me that.
Those morons all failed, but you won't get past me. This time I'll finish you.
Like I already said, it's Raven I'm looking for. You aren't important to me.
I'll kill you. I've survived every battle so far.
And I thought I did you in.
Ah, you miserable dog. And I survived the explosion of the barrier without a scratch.
You and a lot of other guys, too.
Ha ha! I'll defeat you all the same. You can't defeat me. I'm Raven's best friend. His right hand.
Obviously, he's got no time to be picky.
Ah, you miserable dog.
Enough talk. Let's fight.
It's too late for you anyway. Raven is opening the temple right now. Ha ha ha! Die, bastard!
Tak pojď, mrde. But enough talk. Have at you! No, hitnul mě jednou, ale... Já, to nebylo tak takový. Tak, já ti jsem to vyhlavou, i když ty z nějakého důvodu furt máš. Chvíli to vypneme. Tak ještě. Jo.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Hey, slow down. You aren't getting in there, so beat it.
Get out of my way. I have to see Raven.
No one enters these quarters. Direct orders from Raven himself.
Here. Do you still want to stop me now?
Is that blood one? Oh, rats. Oh. Yes, no, I mean, you can go in.
Děkuji, dobrý pane. Tak. No, konec to rozcestí, přičemž vpravo je Raven, rovně jsou zombáci. Tak se nejde postarám na ty zombáky. A kolik vás tady je? No, jdou po mně dva, to je dobrý. Aspoň, že po ně nejdou všichni zaraz. Kurva, jsem si nechal vypnout. A zase. Kurva. Chtěl začínám srát. Tak. Save. Já to zkusím tam semka rovnou naběhnout a uvidíme. Uvidíme, jak to vyjde. Buď chcípnu, anebo třeba se mě už neštěstí. No okej, tak když nebudu skovat, tak to možná skončí mojí smrtí, ale uvidíme. dobrý, ale vyprchávám čas. A bych to měl každou chvíli začít, bych to měl už každou chvíli ukončit. Tak kdybyste byli tak hodní a chcípli. Jak jasný, že jsem kurva vyhrál. Jak to kurva mohlo skončit jinak? Ok, ale je fakt, že jsem měl víc štěstí než rozumu. Ale když se na tom toho zmrda jenom tak prostě naběhnul a nic jsem si nepromyslel, jak budu útočit. Tak. Místce si vezmu, děkuji. Tak, tady jsou ještě 2 truhly. Ne, tak jenom 1. Oh, nice. Tak, super, jednotlivý na 2 brnku je lepší, je zatím moje nejlepší zbroj. Problém je, že se jak tady tahle normální bandická, tady jsem se kurva mohl vzít, aspoň by mě to trochu ulehčilo ty fighty, no nic. Hařivo, akorát, že stejně jak ta bandická, je dobrý tam si jenom před banditama. Takže jak to budu níst někde jinde, tak oni samozřejmě půjdou. Kromě těch magů o lidách, ti aspoň víš, kdo jsem já. No do píče. No. Tak bychom měli za to rasovi oznámit, že jak si Ravena nasát nemůžu. Nechal tady aspoň nějaký loot. Nevypadá to tak, jak já se otočím, teleportnu se zpátky, prokecneme saturase a ukončíme tuhle epizodu. Já to stejně neskočím. Tak 28. Dobře, vylez nahoru, já zkusím skočit do toho portálu. A kde se to raz? Tam nahoře, že jo? Ne, tam stojí. Takže dobrý zprávy, našel jsem Ravena, špatný zprávy, jak jsem je zdrhl.
About Raven, he has a gold mine, and he has the prisoners digging for gold.
That sounds like him. You must get the prisoners out of there.
Yes, of course. I'm working on it. I made my way into Raven's quarters.
And? What about Raven?
I came too late. He disappeared into the Atena's temple right before my eyes.
What? That is a catastrophe. Why didn't you follow him?
I couldn't follow Raven. He blocked the entrance from inside.
I must think. The question is, how did Raven get into the temple? And what did he do before he passed through the portal?
He spoke an incantation at the gate.
And before that?
He opened a burial chamber. I only know that he must have performed some sort of ritual there.
A ritual? Yes, that's it. I fear that Raven has made the power of the Guardians of the Dead his own. He got his knowledge of the temple from a spirit. You must go to Mixier and tell him about this.
Yeah, okay.
May Adanos protect you.
Tak, Mixier ten stojí tam nahoře, že jo? Yeah.
Satyrus sent me. Raven has made his way into the temple and blocked the portal from the inside. Satyrus thinks he got his information about the temple from a ghost.
By Adanos! He must have summoned the high priest Cardamon to ask him about a way into the temple. According to the records, his grave was in the caves under the fortress. You will have to do the same, but you cannot ask Cardamon anymore. The grave of the warrior prince Quahodron is supposed to lie in the west of the valley. You will have to find it and waken Quahodron. It is written in these inscriptions how a believer of Adanos can summon a spirit.
Do you think that'll really work?
I've read a lot of crazy ramblings. For example, the writings of Iberian, the leader of the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. But I believe every word of the author of these writings.
Why Quahodron? Why not the high priest Cardamon?
Raven has desecrated the grave of Cardamon with his summoning. We can assume that. We shall have to look for another spirit.
The Brotherhood of the Sleeper didn't spread just lies. The Sleeper really existed.
But it wasn't their lies that made them implausible. It was their words as such. They were more confusing than believable. They showed the excessive use of the swamp weed they smoked. It is the seriousness and prudence in the words on this stone tablet that convince me that this man wrote the truth.
Are you really serious?
I want to explore every possibility. Even if there is only a ghost of a chance for us to meet one of the builders, then we have to do it. Raven has managed to do it after all.
Assuming I want to summon this ghost, what do I have to do?
Find Quahodron's grave in the west of the valley. His ghost can be summoned by the words of the Guardians of the Dead, which I have written for you here. That's all. Now you just have to find the grave. Good luck, my son.
No, dobrý. Tak to bude všechno pro dnešní epizodu. Tři epizodě vyvolám toho Quahodrona. A ještě možná předtím se pokusím prohledat ty ruiny ohledně tady těchhle desek. A uvidíme. Takže to je pro vše. Já se to naloučím. A čau.